Hey guys, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hey Walter.
Good evening, teacher.
Hey, good evening, Fernanda.
Good evening, teacher.
Hey Jacqueline.
Sure.
Hi Aleida. Let's see, let's wait for the rest. Let's see, we're gonna give the rest a couple more minutes. Let's see, welcome everyone. Let's see, I hope everybody's doing all right. Let's see, welcome Jacqueline, Aleida, Walter. Let's see, now I see Rebecca. What about the rest? Let's see the rest. They are still a little shy tonight. We're gonna give them some minutes. Let's see. So how's your day going, guys? Let's see, let me ask Nilsson. So how is your Tuesday going so far?
I think normally, not not very busy. I am only study for an exam that I have the Friday,
On Friday?
so
Mm-hmm.
I have to study for that, and only that. I in the morning I clean the house and prepare the breakfast, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and in this day, I think only that.
Okay. Okay, good. So not a bad day then, even though you have a lot of things to do. So far, so good, Nilsson. Okay, cool. Thank you then for sharing. Let's see, what about you, Marisela? How's your Tuesday going? What did you do or what have you done during the day?
Hello, teacher. Uh, how are you? Monday or today?
Today, Tuesday.
Tuesday. I wake up 3 a.m.
At
Uh,
3 a.m. My goodness.
yeah. I I go. I went to the work. Um, 5:30
At 5:30 a.m.
a.m. I I had lunch, breakfast in the work. Mm, and at 12 had lunch and I went to the home at 5:30.
At 5:30 p.m. you go back.
Yes, yes.
I see. So it's a pretty busy day since you get up at 3 a.m. you said.
Yes, en, en ocasiones at 2
Sometimes.
a.m.
So
Sometimes,
sometimes at 2 a.m.
yes.
I see. Yeah, that's quite early,
Mm,
Maricela.
yeah.
I see. That's quite early, but it
Good
is what it
afternoon.
is. Hey, Paul. Okay, thank you, Maricela, for sharing. Let's see. Yeah, it's a pretty busy day. Give me a
Okay.
sec. Give me a second. Okay, cool. Let's see. Now I see more people joining. I see Rebecca. Let's see, Erika, Edwin. Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's see. Let me move on with somebody else. Maybe I can ask. Let's see. Paul, what about you? How's your Tuesday going?
Okay, well, my Tuesday was kind of busy because I was working all day and I already finished my the bake and the delivery
Mm-hmm.
around 1 hour and a half ago. And
Mm-hmm.
then I start to work in the platform because I got a problem with that because during the classes when you told us that we have to work in the platform,
Mm-hmm.
I watch the classes on my tablet
Mm-hmm.
and I work in the platform in my cell phone. So I don't know why, but in my cell phone the platform translate the answers.
Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe that is if you open it in Google Chrome, for example, there is a default option that automatically translate it if you select that
Oh, okay.
part. So what you need to do is that you need to change the settings in Google. I mean, if you are using Chrome or Edge, or
Chrome.
Microsoft Edge, then you need to change the settings in order for the website not to translate the websites. You
Oh,
can
okay.
you can look up a tutorial, Paul, that like how to avoid my websites to be translated in Google, right? So you just need to revert it and you will get the original language that in this case would be in English, right?
Okay. Yeah, but and then I start to work in the platform by my tablet, and
Mhm.
this tablet I bought it in USA, so this is in English that I
Mhm.
can work in the tablet. So
Okay.
I was working when I finished my job, the bake, the sweetbread, sorry. I
Mhm.
start to work in the platform in the tablet. So that's why I ask you when which exercise we are because I feel
Mhm.
that I maybe finish the the platform, but I will
Mhm.
stop. I want to stop it because there are some topic that we didn't see or we are oh sorry
That
we
we haven't
don't
seen. Yeah, we're
yeah
still missing the intensifiers.
uh-huh,
That's what we are missing, and the can and should, right? So yeah, I
uh-huh,
mean, since we finished classes on Thursday, we will take some time to cover part of maybe we will not see the topics per se tonight. Most likely we will see them tomorrow because we will try to take advantage to cover part on the platform. And then tomorrow we would, because we need to finish the presentations, right?
yeah.
And
Oh, why?
then tomorrow we need to cover the intensifiers that we are missing, the can and the should, right? That's what we are going to cover.
Oh, okay.
And the last part, we would be basically missing only the unit 5, and we are done, guys, with the course. We finished it on Thursday, Thursday will be the last class. So pretty much we have 3 classes, right?
For this
Tonight's
for this
for
model.
this module. So we have
And
today, tomorrow, and Thursday.
and the next model is going to start on Monday.
If everything goes well, the next module would start on Monday. And if I'm not mistaken, guys, we would be back to back and the module would not be 1 hour and 30 minutes anymore, but it will be for 2 hours. Okay.
I imagine that because we have to finish in the first week of December, right?
We need to finish actually right on November the 30th. On November the 30th. So we would be kind of running, right?
Running.
We will be kind of running. So just for your awareness, it depends on how many of you send the documents, but Gisela mentioned that the classes for this last module would be 2 hours every day, right? From 6 to 8.
But we're going to continue the classes because I was watching the WhatsApp group and more than 20 people are sending the
documents.
documents. So we're going to have classes 2 hours.
It will be 2 hours from 6 to
Okay.
8, not from
We're
6
going
to
we're going to
7:30.
need a lot of coffee.
Yeah, we will. I will need a lot of coffee too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teacher, and you will be the the instructor for the next model, or they will change?
Hopefully, yes, I will be with you the next module. If you want me to stay, then I'll try to stay.
Okay.
If not, probably you're getting another teacher. I'm not sure yet. But most likely I may continue the next module.
That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, we'll see. I'm going to ask Gisela if she wants me to continue with you or if I will continue with a different module. If they ask me, I will say that I want to stay with you then. Okay, let's see. Okay, we still have a few groups that are pending to complete the presentation. Paul says no, that you guys are done already.
Yeah, all the groups are.
All the groups
done.
have already presented. I don't know, Rick. Let's see. So I see that we have 27 people already in the class. So most of you are already here. So if you guys want, we can go ahead and move on with the presentations. And when we finish the presentations, then we move to the part of the that we are missing for the can and should to cover it in the platform. And then we would have a few exercises about can for abilities and requests and should for recommendations, right? So it's not complicated actually. And just for your visibility, the last unit in unit number 5, we are going to talk about health problems, giving health advice like, hey, you should go to the doctor and all that, right? Depending on the type of symptoms that we may have. But if you guys are ready, if I'm not mistaken, Fernanda, you said that you wanted to go first.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher, please.
Okay, so great. Let me check.
Okay.
Yesterday, we had the groups number 1, 3, and 4, right? 3 and 4. And let's see, group number 2 was missing because Jacqueline asked for permission. So don't worry, Jacqueline, your group will present tonight after Fernanda's presentation. And then if I'm not mistaken, we had a group number 5 and some people created a new group, right? If I'm not mistaken, Hami mentioned that they had created
Marisela and I.
Okay, so you 3, right? Okay, great. So in the meantime, we're gonna give Hami a few minutes because she mentioned that she had some issues with the internet because of the heavy rain, raining cats and dogs where she lives. So already then, so let's see, we'll start with Fernanda. So we are all ears, Fernanda, for your presentation.
Okay, teacher, thank you. Today I will talk about, okay, my group yesterday talked about for Guatemala, of Guatemala, sorry. And I say I will talk about the weather of Guatemala. The weather of Guatemala is quite varied, but without extreme temperatures. Guatemala has only 2 seasons, winter and summer. The weather varies according to the regions. Oh, sorry, I share my script.
I was going to ask you. I didn't want to interrupt you, but go ahead.
Only is one image. Image. I say the weather varies according to the regions. There are departments that are the coldest and other that are the hottest. For example, the plain of Petén in the northern regions of Huehuetenango, Quiché, Alta Verapaz, and Izabal. Sí, Izabal. It's a very raining and humid area. The hottest sun and usually is usually the hottest. The department of Zacapa, yes, as well as sector of department of El Progreso, Jalapa, Jutiapa, and Chiquimula. This region, sorry, these regions include most of Huehuetenango, El Quiché, San Marcos, Quetzaltenango, Totonicapa, Solola, Chimaltenango, Guatemala, some sector of Jalapa, and the Verapaz. The north of Guatemala is most cold, is coldest, sorry. And the south of Guatemala is hottest.
The south, the south.
The south, sorry.
Okay. Great. So Antigua, is it considered a cold or a hot department in Guatemala based on your research?
It's cold.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Most likely we have to wear a sweater when we go to Antigua, right?
I never travel to Guatemala, but I read this information.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, Guatemala, it's a beautiful country and it is cheaper now. It is cheaper than El Salvador. Now our country is very expensive for tourism. Yeah, thank you, Fernanda, for your presentation. Very good for the missing part. Great.
Thank you, teacher, for waiting for me.
Sure, no problem. At the end of the day, what I care about, even if you do it a day before, a day later, is that you practice, right? So, great. Thank you, Fernanda. Now that you mentioned that, I don't know if you guys have seen the posts that if you go to the beach or the Airbnbs that they rent here in El Salvador are very expensive compared to the ones in Guatemala. I don't know if you guys have seen them, those posts. But if you go to the beach here and you want to rent a beach house, you need to pay around $350 for one night. So it's just too expensive. So if you think about it, it's 1 month's salary for a person getting the minimum wage. So it's just too much.
Yes. For example, the next weekend, I will go to the beach with my friends, and it's very expensive.
It is very expensive. Yeah, it is very expensive. Great. Thank you very much, then. Thank you, Fernanda. Let me see. I added your score already. Let's see. Okay, Fernanda. There we go. Let's see. Now we're going to move on with the group number 2. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, we had Kevin, Jacqueline, Dayanara, Gabriela, and who else was in the group number 2?
Let me check because I don't remember. Okay.
Let's see.
Carla, Jackie, Kevin, Dayanara, y Gabriela, y yo.
Okay. So we're also missing Carla. Let's see. Hold on.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay. Well, Carla, let me just add your group number 2 so that I can make sure that I have the right people for the scores. Okay, great. So Kevin, Jacqueline, Dayanara, Gabriela, Carla. Okay, good. So when you guys are ready, we can start.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do something different with our introduction. So it's my first time talking in Japanese. So I'm gonna try. Konnichiwa minasan. Manae wa Rebecca desu. Hashimemashite. Today, the group of number 2 wants to talk about Japan, and we're gonna give you information of this country. These are our content. So I'm gonna let you with Carla that is gonna give you an introduction about Japan.
Okay. Hello, teacher and classmates. As a group, we choose Japan as a tourist destination, so that you should visit in the future. So we hope to convince you with these interesting facts about this nation. So Japan is a captivating island nation in East Asia. It's renowned for its rich history, captivating culture, and innovative technology. With a unique blend of ancient tradition and cutting-edge modernity, Japan has made an indelible mark on the global stage through its art, cuisine, technological advancement, and appreciation for aesthetic beauty. With a population of 125,507,000 people, it is a densely populated country. The official language is Japanese, and the official currency is the yen. An important historical turning point for Japan was the transformating impact of the post-war War II period, where the nation shifted from its feudal system, embracing rapid modernization, leading to its current global influence and status. Thank you.
Japanese culture. Japan has a fascinating and multifaceted culture. On the one hand, it is steeped in the best of tradition dating back thousands of years. On the other, it is a society in a continual state of rapid flux, with continually shifting fads and fashions and technological development that constantly pushes back the boundaries of the possible. This is part of the way what makes it such a fascinating country to visit. If you are looking for something different, you are sure to find it here. Um, for example, people, religion, and social conventions and sports, food, drink, geisha, and Japanese gardens, manga and anime, samurai, theater, cherry blossom, and origami. I talk about the food for Japanese of the Japanese, and for example, tempura. Tempura is crispy, dusty, and somewhat heavily and cheap. Tempura is one of the most popular dishes in Japan. Your choice of prawns, fish, squid, vegetables, or tofu are lightly buttered and quickly deep fried to prevent the loss of nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. Tempura may be served on its own, but is often presented on top of noodles or rice with a variety of dipping sauces. And I I have sushi. The sushi, Japan's most internationally famous dish. Sushi is also internationally misunderstood. Most people are mistaken in believing that sushi is simply raw fish. Rather, good sushi is a vigilant combination of vinaigrette rice, raw fish, and vegetables and comes in many different forms. Sushi nigiri is the most well-known known variety with a slice of raw fish or egg or vegetable perched atop a small bundle of rice. Maki sushi is the variety that is rolled in nori. Sawil temaki sushi is cone-shaped and full of assorted ingredients. Inari sushi feature deep-fried tofu wrapped around the rice. Among among the dozens of sushi shops in Tokyo, alone you are sure to find a variety that suits you. And I have okonomiyaki and tempayaki. Okonomiyaki is a fun, interactive way of dining, perfect for groups. Basically, okonomiyaki is a batter that is mixed with all your favorite ingredients, then fried like a pancake on the grill right in front of you. Okonomiyaki translates as grill your favorite, and as such there is great variety in them terms of ingredients available from seafood, beef, chicken, and bacon, tofu, cheese, corn, onion, and other vegetables. Tempayaki brings entertainment to the diner table. You sit around the chef and his large grill plate and watch the chefs skillfully prepare your food right in front of you. This theatrical demonstration of the chef's culinary skills is part of the beauty of Japan and many of the larger hotels that Japan. Chefs actually perform amazing stunts, jungling with the razor sharp knives, catching teeny morsels with the chopsticks, and generally wowing their audience of dinners. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacqueline. I'm starving after I see the delicious food from Japan.
Yes.
I continue with talking about tourist spot that you can or should visit if you travel to Japan. And the most important city is Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital of Japan. Is a tourist destination that captivates with its unique blend of modernity and tradition. To visit the city is to immerse yourself in a fascinating world of contrast where you will find futurist skyscrapers and ancient temples. Also, you can enjoy noisy neighborhoods intertwining with quiet gardens. Is one of the most emblematic attraction of Tokyo is the Shibuya district. This one is famous for its crosswalk. It is considered the busiest in the world because this place where hundreds of people cross in all directions at one time, and it is an icon of the energy and the energetic city, basically. In addition, Shibuya offers a unique experience with trendy shops, restaurants, and a good nightlife. The city also has the majestic Imperial Palace located in the heart of Tokyo, and this is surrounded by lush gardens and contrast with the noisy city life. This place represents the historical and cultural richness of Japan, and its architecture is wonderful. In addition to these sites, Tokyo offers many attractions from the Akihabara neighborhood, known for being the paradise of technology and also manga, to the famous Tsukiji fish market. In this place, you should try to eat delicious sushi. This is well, Jackie talk about the gastronomy, and you you should try it. And that's it.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Dayanara.
Okay, I'm gonna give you more information about Japan, and I want to talk about something that is very popular and important for this country, and it's about the anime. What is the anime? It's a hand-drawn and computer-generated animation that is from Japan, obviously. And these these cartoons are very different to the typical cartoon that we can see in the TV because they have unique scenes, unique soundtracks. They talk about more major themes, so that make them different for the typical cartoon. And also, the industry of the anime consists of over 430 productions company of anime. So this is one of the things more important for Japan because this is one of the reasons why a million of people travel to Japan just for the anime because they want to know more about this. Because a lot of people know from Japan for the anime because in the anime they give you a little part of Japan in all the cartoons that they have. And Japan also have, as Dayanara said, a neighborhood called Akihabara that is the epicenter of the otaku culture, the anime, and quirky coffees. So this is a tourist spot for the people who loves to watch anime, and it's a lot of people that visit this neighborhood every year. And I want to give you some of the most famous animes worldwide that Japan has. And obviously exists Astro Boy, that is one of the most famous that is. And we have Dragon Ball, One Piece, Death Note, Naruto, Demon Slayer, and others. They have a lot of famous animes, but this is one of the that I want to talk about it. And for finish my part, if you enjoy to watch anime, Japan is the perfect tourist spot for your next year.
Excellent. I like the fact that you added Attack on Titans. Did you watch the final episode on Saturday?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't watch this anime.
Ah, okay.
So, but it's on my list. It's on my list.
Yeah, you should. You should watch it.
Yeah, I love the soundtrack that they have. That is when they sing Society, Society. This is one of my favorite of this anime, and I have another that is my favorite. I don't know if you have been watched the anime that is called Kuroko's Basketball.
No, that one I haven't watched it.
I recommend you. It's amazing that anime. So guys, if you want to watch that anime, it's on Netflix, so you can watch it.
Alrighty then. Thank you.
Okay, it's my turn. The famous personality in Japan, the most famous is Rumiko Takahashi. She is a mangaka, and mangaka is the Japanese word for creator of comic or mangas. She studied chemistry at university and at the same time has drawing manga. A prophylactic artist with works on various themes. Rumiko Takahashi has been and is one of the most notable manga artists with works such as Urusei, Yatsura, My Son Ikoku, Ranma, Inuyasha, and Yashahime, Princess of Demon, among many others. And for her great career and success has earned her the title of the Queen of Manga. And her latest work is Mao, published from 2019 to the present. In 1978, she became the first Japanese woman to sell more than 1 million copies of a manga. Thank you.
Okay, interesting.
Thank you for your attention, guys. So this was our presentation.
Okay, cool. Just a quick question. Kevin was still missing, right?
Yes, I don't know if he's here with us. So because his part was the food and some famous dishes, but I don't know if he's here.
Yeah, I don't see Kevin here. Okay, no worries. No worries. But yeah, I mean, I'm convinced to go to Japan. The only difference, the only difficult thing, I'm sorry, is that it's quite expensive. It is
Yes,
quite expensive.
you need to save a lot of money if you want to travel to Japan.
Yeah, definitely. I like this part that you can wear a costume and ride one of those go-karts like if you were in Mario Kart. So that would be one of my favorite things to do in Japan. And besides that, the cars, right? The car culture in Japan is amazing. Great. Thank you guys from group number 2. Okay, great. So let's see. So groups number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are done. Let me just quickly check the people that I had in group number 5, because I guess that there were some groups that were also created. In group 5, I had Edwin, Madeline, Ricardo, Daniel, and Jonathan. So are you guys ready to present? Let's see, anybody from group number 5 not here? Because I see Paul. Let me see who else. I also see Madeline. Daniel is also here, so let me know when you are ready, guys.
Hi. ¿Cómo se llama el muchacho?
Let's see, is it Daniel, Paul? Let me see who else was in the group. Edwin, Madeline, Ricardo, Daniel, and Paul. I don't know if you've added anybody else.
Can you hear me?
No,
Yes,
teacher.
I am here, teacher.
Okay, Ricardo's there. Daniel, yeah, Daniel, we can
So,
hear you.
can you hear me? Can you give me 5 minutes, please? Only when I en lo que configuro la computadora.
Ah, okay.
It's because he has the presentation, teacher.
Ah, okay, so he has a presentation. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, Rick. Yeah, no worries. I will give you 5 minutes.
No.
I don't know, Rick. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna give them the 5 minutes, and then after group number 5, we'll see with the people that were missing, because I know that there was another group that was created. So then you just let me know who were the ones in that group, and we follow up on your presentations. Let me see. So yeah, you convinced me. Going to Japan would be a really good option. Yeah, that's the only difficult part, that it's expensive. A flight to Japan is going to be expensive. But the food, the culture, traditions would be really good to watch them live in the country. Okay, so.
Recording in progress.
My God.
What happened, Paul?
No, nothing. Nothing, teacher. Just waiting.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a few minutes. We're gonna wait for them a few minutes. And the rest, let's see. Hani, I remember that you had also created another group, right?
Yeah, teacher, with Diana and Maricela.
Okay, so you were, let's see, Maricela, Diana, and Hani. So if I'm not mistaken, I would only be missing the presentations from Jennifer and Guadalupe. Let's see, Guadalupe, were you in a different group? Just in case if I missed you.
I'm in a 5 group, but I think it's, I don't have this activity because I didn't, no estuve en la clase.
Ah, okay. Okay, we will try to do it separate with you then, so you don't miss the assignment, okay?
Ready, teacher.
Okay.
Okay, cool. if you guys are ready. So yeah, Guadalupe, maybe you can do the presentation tomorrow, okay? Try to think about a country or city, and then you can do it tomorrow, okay? Great.
Okay.
Okay, cool, guys. When you're ready, we are all ears.
So, sure. You can see, teacher.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, we can see. Just go ahead and set it in presentation mode.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to be the first one.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, Paul.
Okay. Well, good afternoon, everybody. The City Hall of Antigua, Guatemala called this group because we got the same topic for two groups. So they got the promotion for free. Okay, but the first of this is going to be the next page, please, Ricardo. Okay. I'm going to talk about the landscape and more. Maybe this is the first picture is the most iconic landscape or place that you can go. Antigua, Guatemala, it's a beautiful place to visit. And one of the most exciting things that you can do in Antigua, Guatemala is go to the Santa Catalina Arc. That is the yellow one in the corner. That is an old edification that was built more than 300 years ago. The original purpose of this edification was to allow the nuns from Santa Catalina Convent to cross the street without being seen for the population. This is the most accessible place to visit, but it can be a little bustling because all the people go there to take the most iconic picture for everyone. So they can be there and take the selfie, and it might be the picture of the arc. So that can be a little bit bustling because there are many people over there. Then you may go to the Hill of the Cross. That is, it is in the other way. In the Hill of the Cross, in which you can have a full view of the city and the Volcán de Agua. So you can have a beautiful scene in which you can take a picture from all the city with the background of the Volcán de Agua. And if you love the historical and Christian tourism, sorry for the cars, teacher. Okay, if you love the historical and Christian tourism, you can visit Iglesia de la Merced that is dating since 1767, or the cathedral. Maybe there are two conventos, the Capuchina and Santa Clara, or maybe Santa Catarina, that nowadays are all of those edifications are museum and quiet place to visit. And the nightlife is so exciting because you can visit a lot of discotheques and bars that they are kind of accessible because they're not most expensive that we can see another discotheque as here in San Salvador. That's all for my part.
So my name is Ricardo, and I talking about food of Guatemala. In my opinion, all countries have a different flavors in the food. So, for example, I think it's different eat pupusas in El Salvador, and obviously it's different eat pupusas in Guatemala. So, for example, you can see in the screen three typical dishes of Guatemala. The first one is plátanos en mole. And when I hear this, I don't know, I thought some like weird, I think, because it's a really weird combination in my opinion. The second one are enchiladas and have have the same flavor with the enchiladas of El Salvador. And the third one you see is kind of hot dog. And yes, it have the same flavor with the hot dog, with the normal hot dog, I think. And in my experience, I think Guatemala food is delicious and diverse because some dishes I think are very tasty. So, for example, the first one in that case is a plátano en mole, and in my opinion, have two flavors that, in my opinion, uh, is not really good to combine. I think because if you eat, so for example, cornflakes, uh, I think it's not good at the same time eat, for example, hot dog. I don't know. Uh, Basically, I think Guatemala food is delicious and diverse and obviously unique because I think uh, all countries have a unique flavors. In that case, in all my life, I have never seen um, plátanos in mole, only chicken in mole, and Guatemala is yes, I his food is very delicious, but in my opinion, I don't like so much the food of Guatemala, and for me is all.
Okay, yeah, that combination is, I mean, it would be interesting, right? Depending on how you would taste it, but it's something that we are not used to, right? To making those type of combinations. Okay, cool. Thank you, Ricardo.
Mm, I can talk about uh, you can hear me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm talk about the weather of Guatemala. The weather was very cold and breezy. If you can visit the city of Guatemala in October or November, the locals said that this this is the cool season. But if you go at the coast areas or the plain, you can find the weather is hotter. And I think that the weather is similar to El Salvador, but at the same time it's different because Guatemala has lower temperatures than El Salvador. If you can go to this season, you can prepare with appropriate clothes like sweaters or jacket for enjoy your trip. That and I'm not the cooler person, but during search information about this country, this is changed my mind, and I can the opportunity to the cool weather and cool weather, and that's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Madeline. Yeah, the weather, it is usually cooler than the one we have here in El Salvador. Alrighty then.
It is my turn. I talk about the culture of Guatemala. Um, I think that the culture of Guatemala is very interesting because they preserve many ancestral beliefs. Their people love quetzals. They are very beautiful birds. There were many Mayan civilizations. When we talk about people of Guatemala, I tell people kind, generous, with tourists. I think Guatemala is a beautiful place to visit. Um, the main ethnic groups are Achi, Acateco, Oaxateco, Chachateco, Choati, Chuj, Itza, Itzil, Jacalteco, Cachiquel, Quiché, Man, Mopán, Pocomán, Pocomeji, Cantubal, Quechí, Zacapulteco, Tipacapense, Tectiteco, Tectujil, Uspacanteco, Quinca, and Garifuna. The cultural diversity is an important part of as a force that drives development, not only economic but as a way to enrich uh, people's lives. Furthermore, it is an essential component to reduce poverty and achieve the goal of sustainable development. And only that.
Okay, thank you, Daniel.
Hi. Well, I talking about the transportation in Guatemala. When you travel to Antigua, Guatemala, we have many oceans. We can also take the most famous mean of transportation in Guatemala, the chicken buses are very common to travel in this city. We can also take a taxi to visit the most beautiful place here. We can visit various places. The transportation in Guatemala is very accessible. In Guatemala, their chicken buses are very famous. There are praised internationally. Many people like to visit Antigua Guatemala to get to know them and live this beautiful experience. A chicken bus is a vividly painted rainbow color American school bus. The color used the paint then are vibrant. Thank you.
Okay, vibrant. Yeah, if you see those buses that they import from the United States, they give them their touch, right? Because
Yeah.
usually they are all yellow, but if you see them, they are all tuned up, right, with different colors.
Different.
Okay.
Use the color, the rainbow.
Rainbow colors, green, yellow, red,
Ya
white.
están tuneados.
Yeah, they tune them up. Okay. Thank you, Edwin.
And that is all, teacher.
That's all for us.
Okay,
That's
thank
all,
you.
folks.
Just a quick question. Was Jonathan in your group?
No.
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 Okay. Okay, so maybe
teacher.
Jonathan.
Always and also.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Jennifer, were you gonna say something?
Hello, teacher. I can make my presentation tomorrow.
Yeah, you can. You can do it at the beginning of the class.
Okay, teacher.
Let's see. Okay, so Jonathan is not in the groups. Let me see, is Jonathan here? I see him here, but
I'm sorry, I don't have a group because I was in the class.
okay, don't worry. You can still present it tomorrow, okay? Any country, any city, okay? Good. Then we're moving. So the group that was created as number 6 was for Marisela, Diana, and Hami, right?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so whenever you are ready, you may start.
I see your screen, the presentation.
Yeah, we can see your screen. Just go ahead and set it in presentation mode.
Okay.
Yeah, but we can see it.
Mm. One moment. Yeah. Good evening, teacher and guys. We are going to talk about the tourist place Hotel Maya La Palma in Chalatenango. It's a very simple but nice hotel. The main attraction is canopy. It is a very high and the tour is work. And the price are affordable and the food is delicious. It is ideal for a family-friendly atmosphere. The answer row it is ongoing to condition and the views is the best. It is also considered a 5-star hotel. It is located at the entrance of the municipality of La Palma in the canton of the El Túnel of kilometer 77 at a hat of the Troncal del Norte Highway. It is surrounded by many trees and excellent location for which you can appraise many incredible lanking in the power part. It is a it has a swimming pool surrounded by vegetation. In addition to 12 rooms between single or double rooms where to stay. It has a carted food server in the restaurant.
Okay. It is a good place to enjoy with family and friends. The climate is very pleasant, has a beautiful view. The rooms have a unique shape in the form of triangle, which make it of the ordinary to spend a night and enjoy the cold that is oh my god, that is characteristic of the place. The place has a canopy that consists 4 parts, starting with the climb on a staircase a little loose. Then you go over a suspension bridge and down to cobbles. The first 470 meters long, and the second is 419 meters long. the height is more than 100 meters high. I don't recommend doing the canopy in rainy season. It's very dangerous because the road becomes very muddy, no, muddy, slippery, and due to security. The guys will cancel the tour. But if you adrenaline is not your thing, you can enjoy a good coffee and dessert at the hotel restaurant. I recommend the quesadilla or the Oreo cheesecake for dessert. You can also opt for tacos or a hot chocolate.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Hammy, we can.
Okay. Canopy is a sport that consists of suspending and sliding through the air using cables that are intertwined from corner to corner between the branches of the trees. Sorry. To do canopy, you must keep in mind that safety is the most important thing because this sport is more dangerous than playing soccer. So you need lifeline, helmet, gloves, bullets, and harness. This is all.
Okay, cool. Thank you, girls. It looks like a very good option. And it's here in Chalate, right? Do you know how much the cost per night is in this hotel? Around how much?
Repeat, please.
Do you know the cost, the price for one night in this hotel?
I don't know and remember what page? $35. Must
Or so, or around $35. Okay,
Yeah.
not that bad then. Not bad. Okay, thank you then. Thank you very much for going over these presentations. Just to make sure that I haven't missed anyone. The only ones missing would be Jonathan, Jennifer, and Guadalupe. So you will be doing it individually, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's about a specific topic like place or something.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you very well.
Uh, it is a specific topic about place or something
yeah.
that I want.
The topic that we've been talking about is about places that we can travel to. I mean, a place that people should visit, activities to do, and the reason why you like it. Let me share the image.
Can I do a question?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead with the question.
We have to do a presentation or just
Not necessarily. If you just want to show us an image, a website or something, you can do it that way as well.
just I can start right now about some place.
Okay. So if I don't know if you want to do it right now or if you want to do it tomorrow.
I can do it right now if you want, but if you're not, then maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, if you want to do it right now, go ahead.
Okay.
And you're gonna be the last one tonight. And when we finish with you, we're going to move on to the platform just to cover one part for the can and should. And then tomorrow we will need to cover that part with exercises, right? But yeah, go ahead, Jonathan.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna talk a little about Oklahoma. It's a state from the USA countries. Okay, I'm gonna start. Oklahoma is placed in the south by United States Census Bureau, and Oklahoma have a high rate of English, Scottish, German, and Native American ancestry, with 25 different native languages spoken. And in the state, largest urban area, pocket of just culture florists and Native American, Mexican American, and Asian American communities produce music and art or their respective cultures. The Oklahoma Mozart Festival in Bakersfield is one of the largest classical music festivals on the Southern Plains, and Oklahoma City Festival of the Arts has been named one of the top fine arts festivals in the nation. Oklahoma City is home to a few recurring events and festivals. During a 10-day run in Oklahoma City, the State Fair of Oklahoma attracts roughly 1 million people, along with the annual Festival of the Arts. Various Latin nation heritage festivals and cultural festivals such as the Juneteenth celebration are held in Oklahoma City each year. The Oklahoma City Pride Parade has been held annually in the late June since 1987 in the Gate District of Oklahoma City, and also the first Friday Art Walk in the Paseo Arts District is an art appreciation festival held the first Friday of every month. Additionally, an annual art festival is held in the Paseo on Memorial Day weekend. And also, you can visit the mountains in Oklahoma because there is a place like Folsom Valley that have a incredible highest mountain, and it also have the most beautiful views that you can see of the mountains, the nature, and, very different animals. How do you say species? Sorry,
Species.
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 Species of animal species. And also, Oklahoma have like around 200 lakes, and it's a beautiful, beautiful state. And you should visit Oklahoma if you have an opportunity in the future. Thank you, Pete.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan. Okay, let's see. Already then. So we would only be missing Jennifer and Guadalupe for tomorrow, so then you can do it at the beginning of the class, so you don't miss the score, okay? So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for going over this and presenting this information. So just to give you visibility once again, so there are a few things that we are pending to cover. So in total, we have 5 units, right? And right now we're about to finish unit number 4. And in unit number 5, there will be a few things that we need to cover. Remember that part of your score is completing everything in the platform, right? We try to cover part here during the class and part in your time off. And also the quizzes that you have, the exams that you have for the different units. And in this case, the oral presentation we also have, right? So that's pretty much what we are missing. So to take advantage of these 15 minutes, we are going to try to cover this part in the platform to have an idea of what we're gonna do. And then tomorrow we would be talking and doing some exercises with the can and should for abilities, requests, and recommendations. So for now, we are going to take these 15 minutes to work in the groups. From this part, if I'm not mistaken, we got up to the part for the intensifiers, If you haven't completed the part of the intensifiers, don't worry. We will still have our review tomorrow, but right now, I would like you to go and cover the part for can and should to have a general idea about when to use can and should. And then tomorrow we will have a listening and a speaking exercise about the can and the should. So right now, let's work on this part in the platform, these 15 minutes to take advantage of the time. And then tomorrow we move on to the listening and practice, speaking practice, okay?
So teacher, I don't, I'm not sure. We can work in the platform and we can take the test. Or
Now,
you need.
now you can
We
take
are
the
free
test.
to take the
Now
test
you,
and we finish our platform.
yeah, now you can because we're missing only 3 days. The other ones from unit 1 and 2, you already did them, right? And right now that we are going to we are going to complete unit number 4, so then you can go ahead and complete them, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And by the way, I'm going to take the screenshot before we forget. So everyone, open your cameras and smile. Let's see, I'm still missing Dayanara, Gabriela, Ricardo, Guadalupe. Okay, now I see Guadalupe. Okay, great. So give me a second. Because by mistake I closed the file with the screenshots. So let me see. Today is, imagine guys, we started back on October 11th, the course, and now it is November 11th already. 1 month. Okay, great. Everyone smile to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I have the first screenshot and let's go with the second one. Once again, smile to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty then, thank you very much. I have both screenshots that we need and we're good to go to the groups. Okay, so let me open up the groups and let's take advantage of these few minutes to work in the platform, okay? There you go. Please accept the invite.
Switzerland is family.
Family.
New York is
Farley.
The city is
Pretty.
friendly.
Pretty.
Pretty or fairly?
Pretty.
No, pretty.
Can ensure.
The conference to labor.
Teacher, I don't have problem that we continue with the unit 5 because all those I complete unit 4.
Okay. If you have completed unit 4 already, then yeah, continue with the number 5 because we will still cover it, right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay,
You're welcome.
the imperatives. We use imperatives to give advice. Structure. Problem, I have headache. Affirmative, take a pill. Verb complement, negative, do not use your phone and don't use your phone.
Imperative, use imperative to give advice. I have the headache, take a pill. Don't use your phone. Don't use your phone. The difference is your, okay.
The imperative is to only give advice.
If you sit in a Zoom for a long time, you get a sunburn.
A problem with the hair.
Hair attack.
Yeah.
When you can't sleep, insomnia. And blood coming out of the body, bleeding.
Bleeding. Okay.
Problems with the right recommendation.
Daisy has dirty hands. She should wash her hands.
It has a headache.
You should take a painkiller.
You have a runny nose.
You should blow your nose.
He has back.
You shouldn't carry heavy things. He should carry heavy things. The last one.
The last.
Does he have a stomach?
He shouldn't eat candy.
No. He should drink lemon and mint tea.
This.
Yep.
Okay,
the last one is he should eat candies. Shouldn't. So my.
Okay.
He has a cow. He should drink Coke syrup.
Yes.
Hey guys,
Hi.
let's see, let's wait for the rest. They should be back in about 30 seconds or less. Okay, now we should have everyone back. We're gonna call it a day right here and right now. And tomorrow we will go back to this part of the intensifiers because probably you did them already, but we haven't talked about them. And also we'll check the part of the can and should for requests, abilities, and advice, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna call it a day right here. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Thank you for the presentations, and we'll see each other tomorrow.
You're welcome, teacher.
See you. See
See
you
you
See
then.
tomorrow.
you. See you.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Teacher.
Have a nice
Take
day.
care.
See you tomorrow. So